Hi everybody, it's Shane from Shores and Chow, and today we're going to teach you how to set a post and hang a hammock. Now we intentionally put our post near the pool so it serves a dual purpose and we can hang towels out to let them dry. You can also jazz it up a bit with some nice flowers. So let's get to it. Okay, so for this project we just need a couple items. Measuring tape, you need your post of course. This post is 6x6 treated and it's 8 feet long. You need a couple of bags of fast setting cement. Sometimes it's called Quickcrete. What's nice about this is you can pour it directly in the hole. There's no mixing required, so it makes the setup super easy. And then of course just get some all-purpose gravel for filtering at the bottom of the post. That's all you need. Now the first thing you want to do is find a nice shady spot to put your post or posts. As I mentioned, we put ours by the pool because it's going to serve a dual purpose. Instead of using 2 posts, we're actually going to connect it directly to a tree using some webbing. Now, of course, you can use 2 posts as well. A general rule of thumb is 2 to 3 feet longer than your hammock for the distance between the posts or 2 objects. In this case, we're about 15.5 feet. So now that we know where we're going to put our post, the next thing to do is to dig the hole. Now before you dig your hole, determine how deep the hole needs to be. And it should be approximately 1/3 of the height of the post. In our case, that's a little over 2.5 feet. We also want to make room for about 4 inches of gravel in the bottom, so we're going to be doing about a 35-inch deep hole. So I'm going to set my measuring tape at 35, and we can measure that as we start digging. By the way, when you're digging your hole, make sure it's 2 to 3 times the width of your pole. All right, now that we've got our hole at depth, we're going to add about 3 to 4 inches of gravel. Now that we have the gravel in the hole, we can set the post. So I'm going to use a couple of 2x1s to stabilize the post and make sure it's level. Now using the level, we're going to make sure that the post is straight. Now that the post is set and level, we're going to fill it about a 1/4 way up with water before we put in the Quickcrete. The fast setting cement will harden in about 20 minutes, so you want to make sure that you give a slight slope away from your pole so that any water that reaches down to the cement area can drain away off of the pole. Now we've got two 50-pound bags of quick set cement in the pole, so that's giving us enough of a base. Concrete has the potential to absorb water and also crack, allowing water into the seams, which can contribute to potential rot of your pole. So after the concrete has had a chance to set for 5 or 6 hours, we'll finish off by filling the hole with the remaining soil. But before that, and while the post continues to set, this is a good time for us to go ahead and stain the pole. Now we've gone ahead and removed our 2x1 support beams and we're ready to stain. There's no need to make this super complicated. We're just going to use a rag. Get yourself a glove, use a rag, and start wiping it into the pole. We're using an espresso stain, but you of course can use any kind of stain color that you want. As far as poles go, this one's shaping up pretty nicely. So we want to show it off with an LED solar paneled cap. Next up, we just need to add our hardware. Now to connect the hammock, we've installed some heavy-duty hammock hardware that you can get on Amazon. We've attached the other end to the tree using some adjustable webbing that you can also buy on Amazon, and attached it using the carabiners that came with the hammock hanging kit. Well, we knocked out this project pretty quickly and easily today. Now we have a nice hanging hammock. Usually I'd say my chores are done, it's time to eat. But maybe today, it's time for a nap.